right technique is what the fish wants that day. They're the best opinion, not the fisherman.
Yeah. Well, it's like a video game. Watch the fish, chase your jig.
You could ask 10 different people the proper way to jig, and you're gonna get probably 10 different answers, maybe 11.
That's the biggest one you've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Look over there, what's that? Yeah, go get it! Woohoo!
A lot of times it's like a chess match. If you love the outdoors, I mean, this is one of the best places you can be.
We are on the edge of Sebago Lake.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Get on.
I got Michelle McAtee with me.
Much better than being in the office.
I'm telling you, there is plenty of ice.
She's never been fishing. I'm gonna take her out and show her how to ice fish.
It's pretty sad that I've never been ice fishing or fishing, and I'm going out to get a hands-on experience now. I'm excited.
Here we are. It's my home away from home. Today we're gonna use some jig poles.
Do I get to run the auger?
You're gonna help me run the auger. You're gonna do the whole thing today.
Cool.
That puts a nice big hole in there because you latch onto one of these big ones. You don't want to have to fight to get them up. What we got to do is get some bait on there. This particular jig, it's got 2 holes in here.
Mm-hmm.
The front one is if you're using that in the summertime, but if you're using this for ice fishing, you want to use this one. What this does is when you pull it up, it causes it to dart. It's got a pretty good movement in it. To help entice the fish, we want to put some bait on it. Hold on, no.
They're slippery little suckers.
I hold my fingers on that hook right there,
Okay.
and then I just take, and I put those 2 hooks down like that.
Okay.
Now you want to go get him back in the hole before he freezes. That's going to start going down. And you let it go right down until it doesn't go any farther.
Yeah.
Okay? I like to bounce it every now and then right off the bottom because there's some silt down there. And it causes this little like puff. Lake trout are very curious. They're going to come over and they're going to see what's going on. And that jig is now resting right on the bottom. So then once you're on bottom, you just click that up. We're only going to bring that up 1 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So now if a fish hits that, we're going to be fighting that. You could ask 10 different people the proper way to jig, and you're going to get probably 10 different answers, maybe 11.
Okay.
You don't have to go frantic with it. You can let it sit for a second. When he hits that, trust me, you're going to know. So you've talked a lot of smack.
Losers are going.
So I'm giving you the advantage. You're starting first, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, you good with that?
I got one. I got one! No, I'm just kidding. Hey, go dig your hole. I'm ready.
Okay.
Let's do this. Anticipation. I'm waiting for this thing to yank on this. Just a beautiful day in Maine.
I'll tell you what, I've got inside prepped. The fire going, get some food going, and we'll fish right inside and get some lunch at the same time.
This is a life. I think I want to build one.
Nothing better than some hot chili on a cold, snowy day.
Oh my gosh, did he just catch another one? Where's mine?
Well, you gotta entice him to bite.
Ah, I got one!
Reel.
Fast?
If you got one, reel.
It's not a race to the top. You don't want any slack in the line. Hold on, he's right there.
That's the biggest one you've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was a long day, but finally! Kind of challenging, waiting to get one, and it was really exciting when we did get one.
What you think of that?
Yay, let's do it again.
All right, well, it's time for some new bait.
Yes, let's go. I'm addicted now.
All right, here you go. Let's go to the
Okay.
bait park and get one.
Woohoo!
My name is Britt Humphrey, and I'm here with my friends today. We have Annabelle, Yanni, and right here we have Ava. We're at Rang Pond, and we are gonna do a little fishing for brook trout. How big of a fish do you want to catch, Yanni? That big. So what's this right here? A hole down through the ice, right? Yeah. Annabelle, you want to shovel around the hole? Your sister's strong. So this is a skimmer. It's a little scoop, and we're gonna clean the hole. How's the snow taste? Very good. So this is the trap, and then here, right? The line, yep. And do we know what this is?
The hook.
The hook, and it's very sharp, right? Have to be very careful with it. This is called a sinker. That makes the line go deep into the water. Who likes touching little fish? Okay, good. Hold it with that hand. Yep, hold it just like that. I'm gonna help you hook it. Put it right through there. Awesome job. Good job. Let's set the flag, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna hold it down. Go like this. Okay, go ahead and put it right down. Perfect. Good job. Now what do we do? Wait. Yeah. Look over there. What's that? Yeah, go get it! Once the flag pops up, it's super exciting. See who gets to it first, and hopefully there's a fish on the end of it.
Yeah, let's check it.
Oh, pull it up. Pull it up, Jan. Oh my gosh! Yeah! It's a fish! Is that a brook trout? Yeah!
Come on, fishy. He swallowed it.
Look at that. Isn't it so pretty? What kind of fish is that?
Brook trout!
Wasn't that so much fun?
Yeah. That was awesome.
We're gonna go ice fishing again?
Yeah!
We caught dinner. Yes.
It's beautiful to be out in winter and enjoy yourself. Just like any outdoor activity in the winter, ice fishing just puts a different dimension on it, whether that's tip-ups or jigging. There's different ways to go about it and different species to target. How they biting so far?
I've got 4 so far, just 1 keeper.
The hardest part typically is starting. Feeling the cold bite of the air and saying, that doesn't matter because I know what I'm going for is worth it. I'll pop some holes in that pop-up that I brought. We'll move inside, get out of the wind. Generally, I like to use the hand augers just because they're so much lighter. It allows us to be more mobile. The modern brand auger are extremely efficient at cutting ice. The blades are unbelievably sharp, so you don't need to put any down pressure on the auger. It works very well and very quickly. We're ice fishing with sonar units for lake trout. Typically, if there's 2 anglers together, we'll put in 3 holes, 1 for the transducer for the sonar unit, and the other 2 for fishing. Follow your jig from the surface down. And if you don't have continuity of your jig visibly on your screen, then you need to adjust either your settings or your transducer. If you were to drop a target like a jig to the bottom and then try and find it, you'll go crazy.
Do you see the one going up? That's my jig, and now it's going back down. And then the darker ones are fish. I just love it. It's like a video game. Watch the fish, chase your jig, see how they interact with it.
A sonar in and of itself will not get you to catch fish. You still have to combine angling experience and knowledge. The sonar is another tool. When you combine angling experience with the sonar, you become very versatile. He's coming. He's charging hard. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to take him away from you.
Crazy. Dropped.
Yeah, so this fish, we're in 133 feet of water, and my friend Jason here just had a lake trout follow his jig to 60 feet without biting it. The refusals make you just as determined as the hookups and the successes.
I'm gonna change the lure. That's too many chases in a row without them hitting.
Basically, you try and see what they like, and you try and replicate it, or see what they don't like and don't do it again. The right technique for lake trout is what the fish wants that day. They're the best opinion, not the fisherman. So like today we've had a slow bite so far, but that's fishing. Everything can change in 1 minute.
Yeah. Whoa.
Fighting pretty good.
The basics are get out here and do it. The follow-up is you'll learn as you go, and it helps to have a mentor to bounce information off of. The best way to learn is by doing it.
About 20 inches. You can see their teeth are pretty sharp, so you don't really want to lip them.
Your own twist on the same methods is really what makes it unique to you. There's a camaraderie and a friendship that comes along with any activity that's a little bit harder to do. We are fishing for the fish, but we're really chasing the memories.
If you love the outdoors, I mean, this is one of the best places you can be. In general, fish populations are very good in Maine. We've got a whole hatchery system that stocks fish. Fishermen love the high points, but they don't like the low points, so it's nice to try to keep things a little more balanced. For sampling fish, some very common data that we'll collect is lengths, weights, and we may take scale samples or some other structure of the fish so that we can age it. This information is pretty good because it allows us to see how the populations are growing. You gotta know where you're fishing. Every water is regulated, whether it's through general law or special laws. It tells you what you can harvest for number of fish, size of fish, and year restrictions. And then, those regulations are designed to protect or enhance the fish populations. You can go out on Sevago Lake, fish for lake trout, or you can go to a small pond and catch bass and crappie or warm water fish. It's a lot of variety there. If you're looking to do it, we've probably got it somewhere in the state.